Good evening, folks. What's going on? What's up, Imaj? What's up, Satellite? What's up, Eva? Hi, everybody. Happy Saturday. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing all right. I'm doing tolerable. I'm still sick, unfortunately, but I took it real easy today. I slept in the morning. I didn't do a whole lot. Slept in the afternoon. So I'm getting there. Fortunately, whatever it is that I have doesn't have a lot in the way of symptoms. I'm not really all that congested. My throat doesn't really hurt. I don't have like a headache or anything. Good evening, Peach. Good to see you. I'm mainly just tired. Mainly just a bit tired. Everything's happy to say. You got me there, buddy. Got me there. I like that earlier. I got an ad for some whiny old bloke in his Nostalgia Fix channel. Oh wait, that's not an ad. Can you imagine seeing me in advertisements? Because I can't imagine that at all. Imagine me shilling stuff. Imagine me setting aside time during these streams to talk about like HelloFresh or Displayed or something. I would prefer not to. Well, that makes two of us. On that, at least, we agree. Yeah. Sometimes I get advertisements for other VTubers on VTuber videos, and it's surreal. Yeah, like it's becoming its own little ecosystem, yeah. Crazy to think about. Well, I didn't do a whole lot today, but I played a bunch. I am pleased to report that I have beaten Ziggurat 2. I beat the campaign. Not only that, I unlocked all the characters, I unlocked all the weapons. I'm still a couple... Actually, I think I'm like one... I'm not done yet. I'm not gonna put it up yet. I've got one more amulet to find. I've got one more boss to find. And then there's some other little random assorted things I can do if I really feel like it. I don't know if I'm gonna like fill out the entire perk list because there's like over 200 perks and I'm close to 200 right now. But I've definitely... I don't even know how much I paid for Ziggurat 2, but I absolutely got my money's worth out of it. I think I've come up on like 40 hours in it. To advertise something completely nuts like Subspice. Advertising GPG on Germa. I would do sponsorships if they were like completely out of left field. Like had absolutely nothing to do with me or my channel or my audience or anything. I mastered everything though. I did get the achievement for getting something to Mastery 10. I did do that. I am not gonna master everything else. That's ridiculous. And some of the weapons in that game are garbage. Some of them are hot trash. But I've definitely... I'm way up there on Mastery. And apparently Mastery keeps going after 10, too. I didn't realize that. But the thing I actually got to 10 kept going. What would you do for your gamer supplement flavor name? That's a good question. Cause like none of the flavors that I like mint, cherry or something, or Mizroy. Good evening, Mizroy. Thank you for the Mizraid. Gold-plated grog. I like that. That's a good thought. Yeah, I was sitting here thinking, like, none of the flavors I like would really go well with, like, oddish or plated or whatever. Radishes, yeah. Gold-plated radish flavor. Buttress your flavors. Oh, man. Gold-plated Schlager. Radish. Good evening, Naren. It's good to see you. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just... Chat, I'm just unmarketable, frankly. I mean, I don't need to tell you that, but yeah, there's no marketing potential here. And I like it that way. Gold-plated goat milk. Maybe I could shill like gold foil stuff, like when expensive restaurants do stupid shit like gold hamburgers or like gold donuts or whatever. I could step in for that, because my name and my regal bearing definitely are to be associated with high society and fine cuisine. I think there's a market. Tragically, there's a market for everything. I think it's kind of unavoidable. Gold-plated gold jewelry. You could definitely market fake crap with a thin veneer of class. But yeah, like, who can't, though? That's like absolute baseline shilling right there. Local foodie group, someone asked what a gold leaf filet mignon tastes like. My response was pretentiousness. Gold-plated SNES keychain. Yeah. I don't know. I've definitely gotten over, like, I watch a lot of YouTube now. I watch a lot of like video essays and like playthroughs and stuff. And at this point I'm completely over sponsors and stuff. Like, it's fine. It doesn't bother me. Like, I fully understand how hard it is to make any kind of real money doing YouTube or streaming or anything like that. So I don't begrudge anybody their sponsorships. But I still can't imagine myself doing something like that. Concert last night was awesome. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. I mean, really, I'm not a big concert goer. I can count the number of concerts I've been to in my life in one hand. But I'm assuming that as long as the person shows up and performs, you're not really gonna have a bad concert, right? What's up, Lord Crispin? Good to see you. I've never judged anyone for taking a sponsorship. At the same time, I think highly of people avoid bad sponsors. Okay, that is a good point. That is a good point. when I start hearing bad shit about, like, for a while YouTubers were shilling that service where you could like buy a royal title or something, and I heard that was just like straight up a scam. So, but I haven't heard anything from them in a long time, so maybe they just vanished from the earth. Odyssey core. Yeah. Exactly. It's exactly, there's a cryptocurrency shaped void in my soul that I hope is never going to be filled. I actually like that void. I'm a big fan of it. No, but buying a star is 100% legit and definitely meaningful. Did you know that for one of my birthdays, my parents got me one of those? So, depending, if you could track down the company that did it, according to them, there's a star named after me somewhere out there. But also, good evening, man. Good evening, 2Hit. Good to see both of you. What did I come into? I was talking about shilling stuff. Talking about advertising, sponsorships, and stuff. How I'm never gonna do any of that stuff. But I also don't begrudge people who do either. Unless they're shilling something like really, really sketchy. I don't expect everyone to know about bad ones. It doesn't earn respect points if they're in the know. I think that's a good way to look at it, yeah. I think that's a smart way to do it. Also, good evening, Dave. I don't think I gave you a proper greeting, but now you've been properly greeted. So, savor it. Glad that people stopped shilling shaving your nuts. Did they, though? That was, manscaping, right? I feel like... Did they go out of business, or did people just gravitate away from that? I've seen some for, some, like, custom underwear place that I can think about. I'm glad Autostar is out there somewhere. Like most things that wind up being paid ads for streamers and YouTubers are scams. Well, I assume if you do like the HelloFresh thing, they're actually gonna send you food. Like I have no idea if it's gonna be any good or not, but you know, I can't imagine they would have made it this far without actually sending people food. Don't mind informing people about places that are shitty. Yeah, I mean, that's a good policy. Probably not social fear for the reference, but the Haktua girl shilled cryptocurrency. People lost entire savings to that. I think I heard about that, actually. Yeah. I mean, that's just, yeah. Like you say, that's so far outside of my orbit, it's just like, okay. I just think get paid while I scrub past the sponsor section. There you go. Here. That to you is like the example of shilling bad things, yeah. Bought YouTuber deodorant before. Oh good, HelloFresh is real. The PC builders have been scams too. There's a big thing on NZX. Really? I didn't know that. Interesting. I assume most of the ones where they're like I've seen Displate around a lot now. A lot of the videos that I watch are sponsored by Displate, and that seems pretty straightforward. Like you order like an art thing and they send it to you. Hopefully they're not fucking around on that. Did they? Hey, are loot crates still a thing? I don't even remember that. Was Loot Crate a brand, actually? Do those still exist? Or did they all go to business? Did the shine come off of those? Some company started that. Loot Crate hasn't been a thing for a while. That just occurred to me. Years ago. I think it's when I was watching Ashens. He would occasionally do like unboxings of that manner of thing, because that's like his whole thing is just like looking at random shit on that awful couch of his. But it occurred to me just now that I haven't seen anything about those in literal years. Do you remember getting your freaking Loot Crate a million years ago? Tokyo Treat Store? Okay, well, Tokyo Treat is the one where they gather up a bunch of like Japanese snacks and send them to people who wouldn't otherwise have immediate access to them. Snack boxes still being a thing makes sense. I think the like the Loot Crate style, like general nerd stuff, I could see how the appeal of that would have fallen off over the years as it became easier and easier to directly get your nerd merchandise. Loot Crate filed for bankruptcy in, wow, 5 years ago. Wow, I guess the luster they really did lose their luster, didn't they? Cosmetic crates also seem to have died after scandals. Oh. Yeah. I mean, these are all very fast-paced markets, chat. You can't rest on your laurels. You're sending nerds a bunch of random shit. They're gonna want different shit after a while. I guess Loot Crate was around for a while, though. I feel like... When did it... Actually, I'm gonna look this up. When did it start? Oh, it started in 2012. Okay. So it lasted like 7 years. That's not a bad run for a company just shipping random junk. Ipsy was Michelle Phan's cosmetic skin crate, and there was quality issues, and she kind of went off the deep end. Oh, culty, yikes, Jesus. Much like Netflix, the quality really dropped. Inflatable crown. I remember that. And that was a thing for like ages after that. That was so funny. Oh wow. all kinds of nostalgia on this channel, chat. I wasn't even expecting, like, YouTuber Loot Crate drama nostalgia this evening, and yet here we are. It's the magic. It's the magic of GPG. Yeah, Ashes was so mad. Fucking inflatable fucking crown. The irony is I would actually really enjoy having an inflatable crown right now. It'd fit in well with the rest of my hat collection. Which can't even use that well anymore since I'm using traditional headphones now. But, ah well. Times change. People change. Can't run from that. You know what we can do though, chat? We can do this. We can actually finish this magazine tonight. How does that sound? How you like that? Is that a Sony? But what for change? No, we can't. Banned. I'm pretty sure we can. It entirely depends on people not doing what 2Hit just did. It is entirely contingent on not requesting just garbage tonight. We did actually, yeah, we did. In fact, that one I think specifically I'm gonna veto because I did play it on Wednesday. I technically have already filled that request, and it was awful. It was just not. It just wasn't even worth it. You can have that one back. Good evening, cute T-Goat. Good to see you. Based off the cartoon. I don't think I've ever seen the cartoon. I'm certainly not gonna start now. It doesn't exactly leave me curious, but let me give you a few reminders and then let me remind you of what's at stake tonight. And then we can proceed through the magazine. But tonight of course is the Power Hours. Tomorrow night of course is nothing because I don't stream on Sundays. And then Monday and Tuesday are going to be Caves of Cud. We discussed this at length last night, but I've decided to de-democratize, to turn Cud into a dictatorial playship, dictatorial playship. I don't know. I kind of like the way that sounds. Yeah, I'm just gonna play Caves of Cud because I'm really enjoying it and it's really cool. But it's only gonna be Monday and Tuesday because the rest of next week I am on vacation. I am leaving Christmas Day for Colorado. I will be gone until Sunday, and then when I come back, the first stream back will be Monday, December 30th, and we will proceed from there. Maybe time to send you a $5 inflatable crown. When do you buy Twitter? Ash no longer cares what we think. Yes, exactly. If there was one takeaway from last night, it's that I just could not give less of a shit what anybody thinks of this channel. Suck on that, chat. So yeah, vacation coming up. Only a few streams left before that, but it's not going to be a long vacation. I know, like, 4 days away is gonna feel like a lot, but, you know, we'll get back to it at the very end of December, and it'll be like nothing had ever happened. We'll be back to CUD and Power Hours and all the other stuff, so. Speaking of Power Hours, tonight, I have a special offer for you, and I'm even gonna tell you what it is to kind of sweeten the pot on this. Obviously, we're at the very end of Volume 62, July of 1994. We have been on here for weeks. This is like night 10 or 11 or something. All that's left is now playing. We have played the vast majority of these games. If we can get through this, if we can reserve ourselves some time tonight, I have a bunch of Super Mario ROM hacks we can play. Some actual neat stuff. Some things that people have actually requested. I have a Super Mario Brothers 1 ROM hack that looks really cool. And I don't know if F-Zero Racer is kicking around out there. They requested Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer, which I didn't know existed, but now I know exists. And I got a hold of that, and that is, you need to see this. It's something. So, if we can all agree to behave, we can all agree to make some decent time through this last section here. I got a bunch of genuinely interesting things that we can play afterwards. So, now, all this is to say, if there is something in the Now Playing that you really, really do want to see, I'm not going to stop you. I'm not saying you can't request things. Unless it's Double Dragon 5. Fuck that game. But the less stuff we request, the more time we will have for neat things at the end. I like how Bibles are named a water ritual. Feels more dramatic. It's extremely code-coded now. Live and drink, friend. Live and drink. I have to be good or I'll give us coal instead. There really isn't anything on this page we haven't played that I find compelling. I mean, we have... I don't know... I don't think we played Tetris 2, but I am extremely biased against Tetris 2. I take issue with I take issue with how excitable Nintendo Power is about Tetris 2. I also haven't played Super Street Fighter 2, but I really don't care at this point. Keep buffering just you this time. Clean on my end, thank God. It's still a little anxiety in my back pocket. I keep checking my drop frames, but yeah. For once, it ain't me. Have you played Liberty or Death? Yes. I set it up for the computer to play itself, though, because it's a Koei strategy game on console, and I don't fucking know how to do that. We played some for Tetris 2 and the shit. I think I might have played Tetris... No, I think I played Tetris 2 on NES. I think if I had played it on Game Boy, I would have gotten, like, really, really mad. But I think I just got nominally mad playing it on NES. So let's go ahead and talk about these, because it is my habit to read through the reviews so that we can comment on how empty-headed some of them are. But yeah, like I said, if you really want to request something, I won't stop you, unless it's Double Dragon 5. But there is good stuff awaiting us at the end of this issue. So this is why I can never tell streamer Twitch or me is my least favorite thing to see streamed. Yeah. Just if only internet would just work. If only there was no question. If only I could push the button and everything just flowed through the tubes, through Twitch to all y'all, and everything was fine and dandy. Video game journalism, no thoughts, just vibes, and rancid ones at that. Alright, so Tetris... You know what? I'm probably not going to read the big blurbs. I'm probably just going to skim over them and call out really stupid stuff, both in the interest of time and also my throat, because, you know, I am still sick, and I was getting a little ragged after 2 hours of talking last night, so I'm going to try and give myself a little bit of a break. But they got Tetris 2 out front and center here. $49.99 on the Super Nintendo. Tetris fanatics may just as well say goodbye to their lives for the next few months, because the biggest and most challenging Tetris game ever is now ready to mesmerize them. I have to call this out because they fucking spelled mesmerize wrong. That first I is supposed to be an E. And you know what? They even tell on themselves here. Tetris 2 combines the familiar Tetris shapes with colored blocks, as in Dr. Mario. And entirely new shapes keep players on their toes. You know those free text-to-speech websites to do it, and they'll sound as stupid. You know, that's actually a thought. That could be fun. Their positive Super NES owners now available the best Tetris experience for any game or computer. See, I hotly dispute that. I don't think Tetris 2 is Tetris. Like, sorry, not sorry. Like, it's a Dr. Mario knockoff. Like, Tetris is Tetris. Tetris 2 is not Tetris. Nintendo Power shills. Shocking, right? I think we're all like, everybody finds some pearls to clutch here. Great action, the two-player game, great challenge and logic puzzle mode. Negative. The great Russian music of the original Tetris is sadly missing, replaced by some rather sad tunes. See, that's how I feel about the entire game. The great Russian everything of the original Tetris has been replaced by a bunch of rather sad stuff. Gasp, but it's been. Alright, Disney's Jungle Book, Virgin Games, $62.99 is a very specific price. You're gonna do shit in this game. Virgin took a long time to finish this game. In the end, it was worth the wait. Animation, music convey the feeling of the movie, while action is fast, furious, and fun. Some of that is true, but not all of it. Good play control and lots of challenge make Jungle Book a good game for any age, not just younger players. Excellent graphics and fun music, including several pieces from the movie. On the minus side, more story adventure elements from the movie and interaction with characters will add to the atmosphere. Some of the tasks, like collecting jewels, have little to do with the story. Yeah, Jungle Book had fantastic animation. I think it was an okay game. I don't think I loved the level design. I think it was a little open and meandering from what I recall. Like, I think I ended on a jungle level where I had to find a bunch of shit, and it just got kind of tedious. But I always want y'all to remember, I mean, I'm sure you do, but I always want y'all to remember that me playing these games now is an entirely different context from how kids would have been playing these games back in 1994. You know, if this is... y'all mention this a lot. Like, if you got this game for Christmas and it was, like, the only game you got, or, like, one of 2 or 3 games that you got, you're gonna have the time and the patience to put into it to really, really enjoy it. Me, I'm just surface level skimming most of these and giving some off-the-cuff impressions. But, you know, if I didn't have literally thousands of games on Steam, I would definitely be more inclined to spend more time on each of these and try to dig more enjoyment out of them. Holy shit, that Koei game was $73 in 1994? Yeah. Yeah. Console game prices, I feel like, peaked somewhere in the mid-90s. If I remember correctly, Final Fantasy 3, what we know is Final Fantasy 6 now, and Chrono Trigger, I want to say were both $80 when they released. I think that's as high as cartridge games ever got that weren't Neo Geo. Stage design was ambiguous to tell what was what. Yeah, that was another thing too. I had a little trouble telling, like, the vines that I could climb and swing on and stuff. Mostly hate games that block your progress until you find 50 gems. Not a big fan of that either, really. Even when I was a kid, I thought that was busy work. By this point, I was more renting than buying anything. Buying was for games I actually liked. Generally speaking, that's what this experiment is. We only experience these games, consoles, and journalism as a retrospective from a modern viewpoint. It's true, yes. There is no way to engage with these games the way we did back then. I am not the child that I was in the 90s, thank God. Our circumstances are not that of the 90s, which something of a mixed bag, you could say. And we've all played so many other games in the interim in the last 30 years. The best we can do is try to ground our perspective in what we do know and remember about the period, which I try to do, but at the same time, you know, I'm older, I'm wiser, I'm more experienced. You may not believe all of that, but I'm gonna stick to it. And you know, I feel comfortable critiquing these games for what they are. You know, I'll give them their historical context and the impact that they had, and how, you know, the very baseline mechanics of games are still being developed at this point, but I can also point out when that sucked. Remember $80? A new Indiana Jones game is something like 114 Australian dollars. I can give a fuck. He's an entirely different child now. There are people saying they liked it. What I saw wasn't really that compelling. Maybe for people who are bigger fans of the IP. I've read a couple of reviews of it because I noticed it got really, really, really contentious reviews, and it seems like the story of the new Indiana Jones game is really, really good and told really well, and the gameplay is not what a lot of people are looking for. Yeah, it definitely sounds like a love it or hate it. And I think it comes entirely down, it sounds like it comes entirely down to what you're looking for. If you're here for a new Indiana Jones story, then it sounds like the gameplay you can probably look past at absolute worst. But if you're looking for a really like deep, compelling gameplay experience, it sounds like those people are being disappointed by it. So. Doesn't matter to me either way because it's not really the kind of game that I have time for in my life. I don't really do the big, like the big headlining releases anymore because, I mean, we were talking about this last night. I stream indie stuff and I stream retro stuff, and there isn't a whole lot of room for anything else. Not particularly jonesing for it. Totally a GPG game. I mean, you can make an argument that anything is a GPG game. We have streamed examples of pretty much everything on this channel over the past 6 years, but yeah, right now, not what I'm looking for. Sounds kind of like maybe a Telltale, but you don't really need to like the IP to enjoy it. The gameplay is mediocre for all. Simple solution: play all the indie game. Yeah, indie games. I get it. Also, the the old console Indiana Jones games are pretty universally terrible. They've all been some kind of garbage, so maybe you have to stream a porn game. Look, that's not my fault, okay? That's Twitch being Twitch. Obviously, I would jump the chance. Anyway, let's talk about Super Street Fighter 2. From Capcom, suggested retail price, whatever. Capcom's like, you're gonna buy it anyway, and people like, no. All the options you could possibly want in a fighting game make this the ultimate fighting experience. 4 new characters, fresh, cool stuff. On the plus side, great play control and new characters, moves, and options. Total fun. Minus side, this is the Street Fighter 2 that fans should have, but they may not be willing to shell out more bucks. Big gap in MOBA games. Do you really? Do you really want me to do that? I'll answer for you. No. No, you don't. This community wants a lot of things. This community wants a wide variety of variety. But I'm pretty sure MOBAs don't fall under that umbrella. Go jungle, dumbass. It'd be the ultimate experience to quit playing fighting games after Super Street Fighter 2. MOBA games will be played, yes, just after Eternal Sonata. There you go. Good evening, Shadows. Good to see you. Has extra features. Missing Turbo was an absurd loss. Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo superseded it so quickly. Game reduced back to vanilla Street Fighter 2 speed, and there's other balancing fuckery that people didn't like. Going back to slow when it's an absolute sin. Blows my mind, honestly. That they would put out Street Fighter 2 Turbo, and then the next iteration after that take out the thing they put in the last one. Do you think they did that on purpose, maybe? Do you think maybe they were like, we can get these idiots to buy this game 4 times instead of 3 if we do this? It's also the only Street Fighter 2 that has basically no multiplayer community as far as you know. OG Street Fighter 2 has people play it for the historical significance. Turbo is the best CPS 1 version of Street Fighter 2, so people still love it if they don't want Super. Super Turbo is widely called the definitive version. Super is just the worst of all worlds left in lurch. Street Fighter, Super Turbo is the definitive version. Super Street Fighter 2 and SNES is not Super Turbo. Maybe they released a shit version to push more turbo sales. Super Turbo had a lot of new moves and was actually like a new version of the game. Can you tell I recently watched the Street Fighter 2 video essay? I had no idea, but I'm glad you did. I haven't, so I can't actually map out for you the many various and sundry versions of Street Fighter 2. I don't even know how many there were on Super Nintendo. Like, I don't know if y'all are talking about Super Turbo. I don't know if that's a thing that actually came to Super Nintendo, or if that was on some other console, or I don't know. Super Shadows Fighter 2 Turbo. There's a few dozen Street Fighter 2 versions. Super Turbo never came to SNES. So, is Super Street Fighter 2 the last version on Super Nintendo? I thought there was another one. Or maybe I'm getting conflated with the versions in the arcade. It is the last one? Okay. There was I think the last version of Street Fighter 2 I remember seeing in the arcade was called like Championship Edition or something. Am I making that up? Is that a thing? Is it real? Because I mean, I feel like with Street Fighter 2, you can just kind of make up titles and have a pretty good odds of landing on something that actually exists. Championship Edition is similar to what went to Sega. Okay, interesting. Real answer is who gives it? Eva, this is video game history here. If we don't learn from our past of companies trying to milk us on tiny incremental versions of the same game year after year after year, how can we ever expect? Oh, I guess that's exactly what happened over the last 30 years, huh? Championship Edition is playable bosses, but not turbo speed. Okay. Honestly, people want to criticize Skyrim for constant re-releases, and Street Fighter 2 has been right there for decades. Never had a 6-button controller and a 3-button Street Fighter is a war crime. What's up, Arcane? Good to see you. Glad you're here. Millions for tiny incremental changes year after year sounds like absolutely maddening. Ah! Skyrim hasn't really evolved at all. That is a good point. That is a good point. The different versions of Street Fighter 2 do actually have, you know, differences. Whereas I'm pretty sure the different versions of Skyrim are just graphical overhauls, if that. Imagine pressing start to switch between punches and kick. Wait, it was a toggle? Oh my god, are you serious? That's so messed up. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how else you would do it, but man, God. Genesis Street Fighter 2 is great on a 6-button controller. But most people didn't have that, did they? 3-button makes me hate everything. I think we can all agree. 3-button controller, kind of weird, right? Having an odd number of buttons is kind of weird, right? Was there another new Street Fighter 2 after Ultra Street Fighter 2? I have no idea. I am the wrong person. You're probably not asking me. You probably know well that I have no idea, but yeah. Even Street Fighter 2 on Game Boy adapted the controls better to 2 buttons. grand over. Is it though? Is it really? One thing I think is interesting about Street Fighter 2 is I know somewhere in there, maybe on Xbox 360, around that era, they did like a remaster of Street Fighter 2 with like updated graphics. But yeah, that's right, HD remix. But then since then, as they keep re-releasing Street Fighter 2, it seems like they go back to the traditional graphics instead. Fighting game community hated the balance change. Oh, there were balance changes in it too. Oof. We're racing this issue 3 blurb summaries in 45 minutes. Song from a sci-fi game. This song is... What the fuck is this? This song is from Wagyan Paradise. It's from Namcot on the Super Nintendo. I don't know what the hell that is. HD Remastered on Xbox Live Arcade Switches in Street Fighter 2 was expensive as fuck. Not putting out nearly full price for Street Fighter 2 in the 2020s. HD Remix made Geef top tier in a way that no fighting game player could cope with. Oh my. Oh, Wagyan was a popular mascot character. Interesting, okay. Very cute platformer, kind of in the Kirby mold. Okay. Yep, completely unfamiliar with it, as I'm sure you can tell. So. Well, anyway, chat, since Eva's complaining, I guess we better get on with this, really. You know what? I think Eva just really wanted to talk about Double Dragon 5. I think that was what was going on there. This first sentence, my god. The Double Dragon legacy continues. In a new form, in this fighting tournament game uses Billy and Jimmy Lee as well as numerous characters from the animated TV show. At 24 megabits, I don't know why they care. To this day, I still don't understand why they bother telling you how many megabits a game pack is. Double Dragon 5 weighs in with the big boys, and a lot of that memory shows up in the graphics. Again, I wouldn't really agree with that. I wouldn't agree with that. Fun graphics and animation, including some great fighting moves and customized fighters' skill levels, minus the challenge isn't as high as some street fighting games. Whatever, nobody cares, it sucks. But should it have? Not inaccurate. Wouldn't know anything about Wagyan if it wasn't for Game Center CX? Okay. 24 megabits and every single one of them is shitty. Number go up. Bigger number better. Don't need to know what number means. Also released on the Nintendo Power peripheral. Idea was this SNES card rewritable flash memory. You can download a game to a Nintendo Power kiosk. Oh, yeah. I remember hearing about that, yeah. Really interesting concept. I feel like that would have worked really well here. Especially if they set them up at like rental places or something. But, well. How many megabits is probably for all those techno fetishes from the 90s, you know, hackers wearing fingerless gloves, yeah. It's a VHS for Nintendo. I mean, surely even you can imagine telling a video game or Blockbuster like corporate suit that and just seeing the dollar signs pop into their eyeballs. As an appealing part of the Famicom disk system in Japan in the 80s, you get a blank written at a station. Originated, yeah. Lasted until 2007. Damn, that's really cool. All right, Liberty or Death from Koei. This is probably the most expensive game in this issue. Weighing in at $72.95 retail. It's Koei's look at the American Revolution. Graphics and sound enhance the feeling of the American Revolution. Realistic, chat. Deep Better interface than many previous historical strategy games. I can't argue with that. Some of Koei's older offerings on console are fucking rough. Minus action gamers will have to slow down their pace. I feel like pretty much it. You know, it's funny. I feel like everything in Nintendo Power is written assuming that they're talking to like big time action gamer, like big on platformers and shooters and sports games, and just does not have the time in their day for RPGs or adventure or strategy. And maybe that's how the market looked to them on that side of the page. You know, maybe that's what they assumed their audience was like. It certainly wasn't me. You know, I was way more interested in the slower games they had on offer. So it always seemed weird to me that they would put that up as a negative, like you're not immediately dodging bullets or hopping on things. Yeah, minus. This is not an action game, yeah. Koei games in the Marmite of the console era. It's not for most people. If you like it, you'll love it. Lowest common denominator, as I said 30 minutes ago. No thoughts, only vibes. Oh, this was all about liberty or death. I probably could have been. I never did pick up any strategy games on console, except if you want to count Ogre Battle. But on PC, once I started getting, like, I started getting into the more accessible real-time strategy games, and from there, like, turn-based stuff and strategy stuff. The original Shogun Total War, I put a ton of time into that. I loved that game. I beat that campaign, in fact. I've always been very proud of that, because old Total War games could be really mean. I think it's the I'm a perfectionist of video game minuses. Do you like big grand strategy stuff? Wouldn't play most of it on NES or SNES. I do kind of wonder. I have to wonder if I had Liberty or Death on Super Nintendo when I was a kid, would I have actually put the time into it to understand what's going on? Were a lot of the biggest, most popular games platformers and other action games? I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, probably to Nintendo Power, looking at sales figures, I mean, yeah, sports games were huge. Like, their big name platformers were huge. All that stuff, so. But I know there was I know there was a burgeoning RPG market, and it seemed like Nintendo Power was just now like acknowledging that with their coverage of Secret of Mana. So I saw a YouTuber do a series on the Total War games, and the early ones getting denounced by the Pope and instantly Raffleston was a running gag. In Shogun, there was essentially no limit on how high armies could stack. And I played one game where, as I was taking over Japan, the remaining armies would just kind of like consolidate, and by the time I got to the last couple provinces, there was an army sitting on one that was like hundreds of thousands of men. Like, it was just absolutely nonsensical. My saving grace was there was a limit to what the actual tactical battle engine, yeah, on one tile. There was a limit to what the tactical battle engine could allow. So I was still able to fight and beat that army because I did it a little bit at a time. Because I had like a max-sized army, and I would go in and I would destroy a max-sized army section of that. And just do that over and over and over again. That just sounds like what always happens to me when I play Risk. I end up with one territory that's nigh and immortal because all my army is just there. Funny thing is, I want to say that happened in Rome Total War, the original Rome, because the base game, if you're playing as one of the Roman factions, the win condition is to control a certain number of provinces and Rome itself. And I did it in that order. I went out and I conquered up through the Germanic regions and all that stuff. And then when I finally had enough provinces and came back to Rome, there was just like a nonsensically huge army sitting on Rome. But by the time of Rome Total War, they had expanded out the emergent events and things that could happen. And one of the cities near Rome, I think, was suffering a plague. And I got this clever idea. I took one of my spies and I stationed him in the plague city until he caught it. And then I sent him to Rome. And that took care of that army problem pretty handily. I'm not pretty... Okay, no, that's a lie. I am proud of that. I thought myself very clever for figuring out biological warfare. That sounds like Crusader Kings shit, but with lessons. What's up, Depressed Cat? Good to see you. Been a while. I think Warband can do the same thing where the next max battle size, with the max battle size low enough, your scrappy crew can whittle their way through a 100-strong army, defending a castle one piece at a time. Huh. Remind me not to do spy favors for Oddish. Yeah, I wouldn't suggest it. Y'all ever read the Crusader Kings? I've seen some of those. Yeah, they are ridiculous. Reading the negatives on Breath of Fire. I think they're talking about counter frequency. What do they say about Breath of Fire? No suggested retail price available. They do mention Capcom again here, which is nice. Squaresoft brings one of the RPG hits of the year to the US with Breath of Fire, which is the Capcom release in Japan. Spans a world of magic and mystery, bestial peoples, power, Positives: good depth and variety of play due to the many characters in your party. The game isn't as linear as some RPGs, such as Final Fantasy II. Lots of exploration without endless battles required for building your levels. That tracks with my experience, my limited experience. Minus side, limited magic, more fighting than adventure fans might like, standard story and themes. Yeah, I think you're right, Manic. I think they're talking about the encounter rate. My best friend plays Crusader Kings and sometimes tells me what happens without telling me it's Crusader Kings, and many times I thought I was having a mental breakdown. Yeah, I absolutely love some of the screenshots that come out of Crusader Kings playthroughs. Honestly, a pretty fair assessment of Breath of Fire 1. Yeah, I didn't see anything when I was playing to contradict that. I would agree with that. All right, turn the page. Unbelievable. Chad, do you like soccer? How do you feel about oh wait, there's one game on here that isn't soccer, I think. Oh shit. The one game on this page that isn't soccer is more expensive than Liberty or Death. And it's also a Koei game. Bro, no, it's also Koei's strategic historical soccer sim. Okay, FIFA International Soccer. Excellent animation, play control, 5-player option, very realistic and fun. Learning curve isn't quite as fast as simpler soccer games. The off-screen arrow system can be confusing, whatever. Elite Soccer from Game Tech. Fast, easy to learn, and fun. 5-player option for systems using a multiplayer adapter. It's always interesting to me when Super NES games actually support 5 players because of the whole multi-tap situation. It's such an odd number to support, and yet, you know, they can do it, technically. Low on the realism scale, more of an arcade soccer feel. Not necessarily a negative there. Capcom Soccer Shootout from, looks like Capcom. Excellent graphics and realism, good training mode, 5-player option, passwords and tournaments. Only 12 teams to choose from. The music fortunately can be switched off. Ouch. Jesus. Champion Soccer's suggest retail price. Oh god, yeah, rental only. Have we seen that before? I'm not sure we have. Real quick though, Kickoff 3 from Imagineer, excellent options, fast play, good training mode. The graphics aren't overly impressive, but they don't take away from the fun. Long passwords. World Cup USA 94 from US Gold. Fast and fun on the field, battery backed up memory, official World Cup logos and license. However, selection menus of awkward identification icons will keep players hunting for action. Womp womp. Sure was, and we have seen it before. Okay. What a weird model, like Proto WoW subscription. Yeah, kinda. They don't mention it in the review. If you watch... Oh, wow. Okay, Championship Soccer from Sony ImageSoft, the rental only one. If you watch the soccer match from Earth orbit, it might look something like Sony's Championship Soccer. The shuttle cam view shows a wide area of the field, but don't expect lots of detail or animation. Although the game is only 4 megabits, it holds so many teams, you may never get around trying them all out. Sports Scene places Championship Soccer under the microscope to bring it into focus. Plus side, lots of teams, battery backed up memory, minus unrealistic play, and poor graphics. Clay Fighter CE and Eek. Okay. And at last there is Pele from Accolade. Custom editing of teams, however, awkward, unattractive graphics, and slow action. Curious about Championship Soccer? I'm not gonna lie, I kinda am too. Let's find out what a soccer game looks like from low Earth orbit. Pele never came out? Licensing issues? Or just that crappy? Unrealistic work with this year, Nintendo Power, in what way? Preview is literally the only info we have on the SNES version. Oh, did it come out for other consoles? Like, was there a Genesis version or something? Champ. Championship Soccer. Okay. Came out of Genesis, did well enough to get a sequel. SNES, however, was left entirely bereft of Pele's 1 and 2. Okay. Video games, chat. Only an hour in, too. Very sensible. Sensible soft. Renegade. That's not very sensible. Game is not connected with or endorsed or approved by any player, team, or organization, whether referred to or contained in the elements of the game or otherwise. Oh, you want to hear the music in Capcom Soccer Shootout? Okay. Totally fair. Alright, national teams. It's the Friendly Cup League. Maastricht Cup. I don't know what any of this means. Friendly. Play match. Sure. Select 2 more teams. USA and Luxembourg. Play match. Look at the itty bitty peoples! Look, they're so cute! Yeah, can we play the match? Yeah, can we do this? What the hell's going on? Play match. What the fuck? Maybe friendly means you don't actually get to play? I don't know. World Championship. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait. I think I just realized something. Albania and Belgium. Okay. They're labeled C. C is computer. P is player. So we're gonna be Albania and we're gonna play Belgium. There we go. That's what's going on. Okay. Now we go. Now we're going. That's a lot of names. Actually, wait. Hang on. Ah, shit. Okay, I guess we're actually playing. I think it will let you do CPU versus. It just exits out as soon as you push anything. So I could have just let the computer play. But I want to... Oh my god. It's so cute. It's so cute. I think that means he got yellow carded. This feels like, you know, this feels like a Kunio-kun soccer game, but played from like Blimp Cam. This is give anyone else a slightly UFO 50 vibe. It's a little hard to control because it is switching your characters around for you. And it doesn't always do it in the most sensible way. Ha! Needs a card battling system. Okay, apparently that was halftime. Okay, I'm sorry. It's just not that interesting. Okay, what was that other one? Oh yeah, we're gonna look at Capcom's Soccer Shootout real quick. Yeah, it's super cute, but it's not a very engaging soccer game. Capcom Soccer Shootout. 0-0 realistic soccer gameplay. All right, so we're just checking this one out to see how bad the music is in it. Final fight. Used to be a game called Superstar Soccer, which mixed Astral soccer gameplay with life sim. Cool. Oh, this is cool. Surrounded by walls. I'm sorry. I wanna see this. America. Maybe not Brazil. Russia, sure. Why not? Select your indoor players. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Enable PC versus PC so you can activate their super moves or whatever. Kickoff? Wow, this looks cool. Oh! Oh, I get it. Indoor means it can't go out of bounds. Yo, can we, like, maybe get that ball? Bro! What the fuck? Dude, it's like impossible to keep the ball in this one. So I'm not seeing the problem with the music in this yet. I think the writers are being snotty and probably a bit Japan racist. I could see that, yeah. Wouldn't be the first time. Perfect. Yeah, just kick it to that guy. Oh, no, not that guy. Get it! Droning is a little annoying, but that's not the music per se. Oh, okay. I think I kind of get the controls now. You're actually controlling your entire team at once, which doesn't seem like a very good way to do this. I like the replay. That's pretty funny. All right. That's enough of that. That is more than enough soccer for one night. 2000s game journalism was a fucking awful era, yeah. Yeah, oh boy, sports games. Don't worry, we just had to sate a little curiosity there. See what they meant, they think they expressed it wrong. I think they're just plain wrong, so. All right. The one thing on this page that is not a sports game. Operation Europe Path to Victory, unless you consider war a sport. $76.95 Koei wanted for this. $76.95 and chat. Only 10 megabits. I mean, that's more than $7 per megabit, chat. If you plug in Koei's Operation Europe, be prepared to spend about as much time reliving World War II as it took to fight it in the first place. Strategy is fascinating, very deep. 6 scenarios. Plays chief operations for the Axis or allies. Okay, so it sounds like this is one of those, like, real, like, super in-depth World War II sims. Like, all the way down to, like, the logistics of moving individual units. Interesting at the end, if you've never played a war simulation before, but you've always thought you might like to try one, this is the one to try. Certainly doesn't sound like that to me. It doesn't sound like a gateway drug kind of game. I have a hard time convincing myself to spend $46 for 7 games, so it makes Nintendo Power think I'd ever pay $70+. Again, it was the 90s. People weren't buying, like, there was no way to buy. There was no way to buy a whole bunch of games for, like, the same amount of money, unless you got tricked into buying one of those, like, Action 52 style cartridges. Steam really wasn't a thing. Steam wasn't a thing until the 2000s. Steam didn't launch until 2003, I think, and everyone hated it. For anyone who wasn't around at the time, yeah. Steam was basically copy protection for Half-Life 2. And everyone fucking hated it. It was garbage. It was an awful, awful client. And yeah, for quite a while, the first year or two, you could only get Valve games on there. And then they started opening it up. And then once it started to turn more into an actual marketplace, they took actual steps to improve the client until it became tolerable. But it took, I would say it took the better part of a decade for people to even start liking Steam, which I know sounds insane at this point, Steam being like the absolute foundation of PC gaming that it is today. But when it first came out, people despised it. They hated it with every fiber of their being. I hated it. My father hated it. It took both of us a while to come around to it. I like how fucked up the text orienting is on that review. Siege unit moving about on a close-up aerial view. Yeah, exactly. Everyone disliked that. What's up, Azza Josh? What's up, Ponzikar? Old days you had to commit to a purchase. The best you could hope for was bargain bins or used copies. Yeah, I do own a lot of games out of bargain bins. By the late 90s, you could pick up some older or more, not really indie, but lesser known PC games from bargain bins for like $5 or $10. What's up, Realnivore? So happy being able to download Half-Life and stuff on Steam. You have the 20-year Steam badge? I do too, yeah. Was the GUI for Steam green? Yeah, it was like a gunmetal green. Very, very military green. First exposure was Civ 5 and I fucking hate it because it was not installed properly. Thus I couldn't play it on disc initially for years. Oh, you're only at 17 years, you child. You poor little babe. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I wasn't an early adopter. I was from the batch of folks that got on Steam specifically for Half-Life 2. But Steam existed, I think Steam might have existed for maybe not a full year. 6 to 8 months before Half-Life 2 came out. And there's a small contingent of folks who were early adopters, who jumped on Steam as soon as it existed. You're a relative latecomer to Steam? You bought Portal in 2007, okay. 16 years for you. Yeah, I think mine... I think my actual start date was serious, like maybe like a week before Half-Life 2, so I could get preloaded. Steam started in September 2003 and Half-Life 2 is 2004. Let me check real quick, actually. Okay, so I've been a member. I've been on Steam since November 14th, 2004. Show me Half-Life 2. Half-Life 2 came out November 16th, 2004. So Steam was actually out for over a year before Half-Life 2. That's interesting. I did not actually realize it was that long. My Steam experience started with the orange box. I had a crappy computer before then, so I think I missed the worst. You did. You definitely did. You came in after they started patching stuff up. Joined in 2014. 14 years of service. So Valve, did you know that they finally released the 7th issue of the Team Fortress 2 comic? I did not. That's interesting. September 17th. Wow. Wow. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit envious of the people that have that extra year on their badge. I don't really know what I would have been doing on there, but 2011 time flies. Certainly does. Certainly does. All right, so anyway, as for Operation Europe Path to Victory, they like historical accuracy, great strategic depth, good interface, battery backed up memory. They don't like extremely long playing. Movements and battles can seem to take forever. Not a game for impatient players. Again, not necessarily actual drawbacks for people interested in this style of game. So, but what do you expect, really? First games were KOTOR, Sid Meier's Pirates, Final Fantasy VII, Gunstar Heroes, Resteer, Tomb Raider Anniversary, Landstalker, and Mount and Blade. I wonder... No, I don't think there's any way I could get my library sorted to show me... Actually, could I? Could I get my library on Steam sorted to show me... when I added stuff? Nintendo Power needs Ritalin. No, I don't have anything that does that. You license a product here? Oh, right. Boy, that's a lot of shit to scroll through. Oh, hey! Wow. Okay, here you go. So I bought Half-Life 2 on November 15th, 2004. My next Steam game I bought on September 4th, 2008. Almost 4 years later. Can anybody... There's no way y'all could guess what that is. Could anybody possibly guess what the second game I had on Steam was? Sounds like you're perfectly well. I spent approximately 4 years hating Steam. Just hating it. From the very depths of my being. It's not Darwinia. I create a collection that shows me all games in order I've added to an account. That's cool. Stick figure kung fu. Nope, it's not that. It is not Bad Rats. Fuck off. I don't think there's any way anybody could guess this. Painkiller. I bought Painkiller Gold on September 4th, 2008. And then the third thing I got was the id Software pack. All the Dooms and Quakes at the time. Honestly, that's a really good purchase. Yeah. I love Painkiller. I love the original. I have to clarify. I love the original Painkiller. It is an amazing game, and I really, really enjoy it. Maybe I should stream it for y'all sometime. The other ones are kinda garbage. Is your favorite Chrono Trigger song? I gotta be honest, I didn't even remember this one. I didn't recognize it. What part of the game is this from? Painkiller has no sequels. Oh, this is end credits, okay. Gotcha, okay. I never went back and got the different endings in Chrono Trigger. So I'm gonna warn you. I'm going to warn you far, far, far in advance. If we do end up streaming Chrono Trigger in the future, I'm gonna want to do that. I'm gonna want to get all the different endings. Anyway, there's one more really weird-looking Super Nintendo game just dangling off here. Freeway Flyboys. I don't think I've ever heard of this in my life. It's from Seika. What would happen if you combined F-Zero with the Care Bears? Well, you'd probably get arrested. But what you get on the screen might resemble Freeway Flyboys. So where's all this weirdness come from? On the planet Daisy Age, there is an annual race called the Astro Go-Go between 5 top racers. When you join the race, it will launch into a wild high-speed Mode 7 affair. with lots of jumps and opponents that look like Barney's goofier cousins. You can race the entire circuit to try to set the record in time trials. The racing can be fun, particularly for young players. Not much challenge, weird themes, and characters. F-Zero Racer, respectfully, I'm going to veto Stop That Roach, because when we hit the feature in the magazine, some people expressed distress over that. But if it's any consolation, I don't know if you heard earlier, I did actually get your Super Mario Bros. 3 randomizer going. So as soon as we're done with this, we're getting on that. But for now, we need to check out this. Well, okay, first, I feel like I need to check and make sure that this is actually here. Was there something wrong with Roach? We have some viewers that are sensitive about insects, and I like to avoid distressing them. A very legitimate concern, certainly. Okay, I don't see this. Okay. I'm gonna need some backup on this one because I do not see Freeway Flyboys in any of my archives, and I'm not sure it ever came out. Look up Uchu Race. Got it. Got it. Definitely legitimate. It's not like we were playing Loomrog. Alright. Sorry, Chrono Trigger soundtrack. We'll get back to you someday. Not surprising your first Steam game was the Orange Box in 2010. Go! Astro, go, push start. Yes. Normal race, power race. Alright, there's blue one piloted by Jet. I think that's a Skellington. You know what? I don't care. I'm playing the Skellington. Okay. I would just like to know my Steam purchase is only 12 years old. My Crunchyroll account is 17. Wow. Wonder Cup. Okay. Huh. Alright. This is not an ideal perspective for an F-Zero style game. This isn't ideal. I see why his localization got canceled. Okay, that's the brake. That's a shield? That's also brake. I mean, you have the top buttons for hard turns, but like, why? You can see anything? Not really. I mean, my saving grace here is that the course is very, very simple. They managed to invent screen crunch in a Mode 7 game. I'm sorry, did they just like rubber band past me somehow? What the? What the hell is going on? the fuck just happened? Feeling a bit motion sick from this? Okay, we can punch out. I can't say it's particularly compelling stuff. Cheer up, no. I like my misery. Sides are pinball bumpers. I don't understand how I got into first place and then not one, but two other cars teleported in front of me. And then one sent me ping-ponging all over the place. I've not seen a game wear out its welcome back quickly. Shadows, I can't do that with Space Invaders, so. I remember you mentioning that before, but yeah, since I don't have a physical copy of Space Invaders, that won't work. Alright, Game Boy games, Disney's Jungle Book. Good play control, graphics, and music almost identical to the NES version. Great. Space Invaders. Game's a classic two-player action, be played with 2 game link units. Great nostalgia value. Pretty simple in comparison to today's generation of sophisticated games. They don't mention the Super Game Boy thing at all, and considering how hard they've been pushing Super Game Boy stuff, it makes me wonder if you're thinking of a different version of it. Because it seems to me if that was a thing that it could do, that would be a major selling point of it in this particular era. Stop that roach. Stop that game, more like. You can skip puzzles and come back to them at your leisure. Passwords for the 100 levels built-in help mode. Some puzzles may be too tough and difficulty is not necessarily progressive. I will say, Stop That Roach does look like a rather interesting puzzle game. If the subject matter wasn't distressing to folks, I would be more interested in checking it out. When did publications stop rating games this way? Graphics and gameplay and other categories each getting their own number. I feel like it used to be really common and now I never see it. Didn't Famitsu start out doing that? And didn't a lot of Western video game publications basically just crib their style? It may have started with external influence, and then over time, Western publications may have settled into their own style of rating things. Some absolutely useless Steam reviews. Oh god, yeah. If you see a Steam review that has those dumb checkboxes at the top of them, you can safely ignore that review. Nothing intelligent ever comes after that. Those things are garbage. But yeah, like, I don't know. I'm of the opinion that rating games on a number scale is already kind of I feel like rating games on number scale is already kind of misleading. Like, it's an understandable necessity, but I really don't think number scales need to get any more granular than like out of 5, and that's whole numbers, no decimals, no halves. I think 5 is the absolute limit of how many options you should have in a ranking system. So honestly, to me, this system here of ranking 4 different aspects of a game on a 0 to 5 system with decimals is such hilarious overkill. Like, to me, the more granular your rating system becomes, the more you're distracting from the actual written review. And with Nintendo Power, that's fine, because the written reviews are dog shit. They're basically like, like half capsule advertisement, half mealy-mouthed review. So I will actually give Nintendo Power a pass for having these numbers, because you're not going to get anything better than this out of the actual text. But for actual like games journalism meant to be taken seriously, I think the less numbers you have, the better. Sorry, I won't respect a game unless I can see it on a cool dudometer. We really did kind of peak with the Newgrounds system. This is the only ratings rubric I've ever actually liked. What is this? Is it real? Sad. I think games should be rated 2 pi ara. Speaking of dog shit, I'm realizing just how dog shit that screenshot is for Freeway Flyboys. You can't really tell what's going on. No, you have no idea. I thought, before we started the game, I thought the light blue section was the track. And like they were flying over a wide section of track that was about to narrow significantly. Whereas in the actual game, they are jumping over a giant gap, and the pink stuff is the track. I do like the bottom of the page saying, email me if I'm wrong on the internet. Did we see Tarzan? We did. I don't want to play it again. I apologize for the aggressive vetoing of requests tonight, but man, I'm done with this issue. I'm done with this issue, and I have fun stuff to do after it, so. It's not a war crime per se, but the levels in it are really hard to navigate. And yeah, every level is a giant collectathon. A timed collectathon. Where you actually are going to run up against that time limit. So, yeah. Not war crime, but not something anybody's ever going to defend. So, real quick, Jeopardy Sports Edition. Fun questions, lost challenge, 2-player options. Simple graphics, don't really detract from the game. Nobody cares. And then Tarzan from Game Tech. Fun storyline, really big areas to explore. Hit detection is poor, and the pace of play is fairly slow, because Tarzan can't run. That's another thing, too. It's a platformer where you can't run, and Tarzan's not exactly cooking around at the healthiest of clips. So, yeah. Alright, chat. I'm closing down requests, because, frankly, I don't want any more. I'm done. I'm done with this issue. Let's take a look and see what's coming up in the future of these magazines, what we have to look forward to in the months ahead, and then we will get to the real star of the evening, Mario. We got Spider-Man and Venom Maximum Carnage coming up. I think I actually streamed a little bit of this. Somebody pulled it out of somewhere, maybe the poster insert or something, and we played a few minutes of it a couple weeks back or something. I enjoy Spider-Man. I would not consider myself a Spider-Man fan, but I do like Spider-Man comics, and I know a fair bit about Spider-Man. Carnage is one of my blind spots. I don't actually know anything about Carnage. I used to watch the old Fox Kids Spider-Man cartoon, the one with the really shit production values, where they kept reusing animations from like the first couple of episodes for its entire run. And I know that they actually did a Carnage storyline, and I actually didn't watch it. And I'm not even sure why. I remember Carnage being Red Venom. Yeah, isn't it like they came up with Venom, and then Venom kind of ended up being an anti-hero, so then they needed to make another one who was like an actual villain, and that's Carnage. He's basically like symbiont Joker or something. Edgier Venom. What if a symbiote attached to a serial killer? Okay. Way more insaner. Okay, yeah. Well, that would also explain why I never had any interest in it either, because edgy comics weren't exactly my my cup of tea at any point, really. You can just ignore the full run of Preacher on my shelf over there. We got Stunt Race FX coming up, and oh boy, I know I'm not the only one excited to get past that. I have I have the clearest memories of renting Stunt Race FX and really enjoying it. And after playing it again, I have no idea how I put up with that shit. It runs at like 3 frames a second. But you'll all get to see that when we cycle back around to it. Remember, children, all edgy shit sucks except the stuff you like. Yep, more megabits than frames, exactly. Oh, I actually kind of need to read this to you. Hang on a sec. I just saw some hilarious copy here. Star Race FX is finally done. Patience paid off in the most impressive action racing game ever. Stunt Race does it all with a great play control you would expect of a Nintendo game and so many different ways to play that you'll never run out of challenges. Never run out of challenges. Moving camera angles, a jump move was added. When you consider the great 3D worlds you drive in and the detailed polygon graphics that go whipping by at realistic speeds of up to 200 miles per hour, this has got to be the best racer ever. I want you to remember each and every word of that when we get back to this game, chat. I really, really need you to remember that. It's the Cybertron. I have the clearest memory of Shien's Revenge and find it fucking impossible. It's compatible with some kind of mouse peripheral, and I think designed with that in mind. Oh, when we get around to that, I might have to try with the SNES mouse then. Love the Maximum Carnage crossover event during my 90s comic book phase. I'm not sure I'd think the same thing if I read them today. Stunt Race FX makes me wonder how much our memories and how much is imperfect emulation, because I too rented and enjoyed it way back when. It could be emulation errors. It could be. When we get to Stunt Race FX, just play Sega Genesis Virtua Racer instead. There's a picture of me somewhere in high school claiming another person's life-size shadow as my Peach, I have so much respect for you to come into a public place like this, and just admit something like that. That is, you're a braver soul than I am. The numbers do say 200 miles per hour, so it's technically true. They're being honest, it's just with speeds that high, it takes a lot of memory to calculate all that. Very tame compared to the Sonic fandom, so I feel no shame. Good point. Good point. We got Troy Aikman NFL football coming up, but really, who gives a fuck? Shien's Revenge, a new kind of action game. Action Shien's Revenge is from a first-person perspective. All you see, yeah, we know how first-person perspectives work. Reminiscent of T2, the arcade game. Don't say that. Don't tank your game by saying shit like that. Plot involves a gruesome guy named Sawtooth that kidnaps Asuka, Shien's friend. You must follow her through the time gate to other worlds using your ninja power to survive constant battles. Okay, great. Behavior's chase compared to the inflation. Oh, I saw inflation fan art and I'm turning the page. Pac-Man 2, The New Adventures. This is a weird damn game, chat. I know you know what I'm talking about here. Everybody's experienced Pac-Man 2, right? Pac-Man 2 is such a bizarre concept. I'm honestly kind of looking forward to getting to it for anyone who might not be exposed to it, because it's such a weird concept. And like, it has potential, but man. Also, sit here and contemplate the void for a second. I'll be right back. I'm getting a little congested here. All right, thank you for waiting. One of my one of my favorite things about wearing actual like normal headphones is how it makes me look extra bald on top, because the band like mats down my hair, so it looks like I have like the saddest comb over in the world up in front. Love it. The Void is a really good game by Ice Pick Lodge. We should contemplate. You should. That's a neat game. And I've never finished any of Ice Pick Lodge's games, and I would like to. I think I could stream The Void without getting in too much trouble. It does have some polygonal boobies in it, but not that many. It's very artistic. Knock Knock is one I'd really like to stream with all y'all, because that seems like a really cool game. I never fully figured it out. Pac-Man 2 is a point-and-click adventure in which you control it by shooting Pac-Man several dozen times until he submits to your will. Shadow's not kidding. Your cursor is a slingshot, and you interact with the world by shooting things and hoping Pac-Man notices. I have no idea how to deal with Pac-Man 2 because I got Pac-Man unstoppably and inconsolably angry and softlock. I've heard the Void Rain. Oh, Void Rains Upon Our Heart is fantastic. Actually, the next time we do shmups, I should probably do that one. It's really good. Oh yeah, sorry Peach. I don't do requests from PackWatch because pretty much all these games are going to show up in future issues of the magazine. Favorite edgy thing as a weird child was a series of Flash game RPGs called Final Fantasy Sonic X, which is a perfect level of interactive fanfic bullshit. Tried to play Knock Knock twice and also never figured out what I was doing. I kind of figured out what I was doing, but I also like... One of the themes of Ice Pick Lodge's games is you kind of have to fail a couple times. And one of the things about the Knock Knock, if I remember correctly, I got way far into the cycle and then realized it was unwinnable, and then just didn't bother to go back and start another one. But streaming can make stuff like that much more bearable. Can certainly make me much more inclined to spend that requisite time. But yeah. Void Rains Upon Our Heart is a roguelite if you're not over them by the time you're done cut. That's right, it is. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't think I'll be over roguelikes by the time we finish CUD, honestly. Especially since eventually we're going to shift CUD from roguelike mode into RPG mode. We've also got Aerobiz Supersonic coming up, and if y'all forgot, I was actually starting to get the hang of Aerobiz the last couple of times we streamed it. Like, I think I finally figured out how to make a profit in that. I'm over Ice Pick Lodge stuff. I'll let you all get into things. I feel like I really missed out. I feel like I've had innumerable chances to get into, like, Pathologic and just haven't yet. But there's always time. There's another Tasmania game coming for Game Boy. It looks like a conventional platformer. Cool Spot's coming to Game Boy, as if your Game Boy wasn't cool enough. And then there is actually another NES game coming late in 1994, but it's just a port of Disney's Beauty and the Beast, so whatever. Can't believe Shadows is making more noise about Aerobiz Supersonic. Alright, PackWatch update. I'm just gonna do what I always do. I'm gonna skim this for interesting titles, so you have some idea of what's coming up. Oh, fuck shit. The word is out on Nintendo's virtual reality system, which has been in secret development for more than a year. The good news is that the system does exist. The bad news is that we can't go into detail yet, as it's still considered a classified black hole project. According to NCL chairman, Mr. Yamauchi, the 32-bit system is completely self-contained, meaning that you won't need a TV or VR glasses like other video game systems. We can't go into detail about it because oh, it exists. Oh, it exists. Who knows what they're talking about? Yeah, you won't need eyes anymore after you use it. I didn't realize they were going to start talking about it this soon. Yeah, not needing VR glasses is kind of a lie. It is VR glasses. And that's exactly what they're talking about, yes. They're talking about the Virtual Boy. Because they mention after this, the 64-bit Project Reality system is completely unrelated to this VR system. Both systems should be introduced next year. No, we have not reached Virtual Boy territory yet. 95. 95 is Virtual Boy territory. Virtual Boy was a leftist lie. As for systems you can buy and play today, let's see, we got Donkey Kong Country coming, Super Punch-Out, Uniracers, Illusion of Gaia, Tin Star. I'm actually looking forward to Tin Star. Wario's Woods. It's weird. I thought we already played Wario's Woods. Oh my god, there's a Biker Mice from Mars game. Yeah, there's a screenshot of it. Holy shit, I forgot about that. Batman the Animated Series, Tiny Toon Adventures Wacky World of Sports. Mega Man X2 is on the way. X-Men, a superhero tournament fighter. Great Circus Mystery starring Mickey and Minnie. Captain Commando, based on Bionic Commando. Is that accurate? And Demon's Crest. Oh man, maybe I can finally get a redemption arc with Demon's Crest. Virtual Boy was so ahead of its time. They invented dual stick controller before they invented sticks. It was dual D-pad. Yep. Wario's Wood. I thought we were playing a porn games. Mortal Kombat 2, Spider-Man Venom Maximum Carnage, Virtual Bart, Itchy and Scratchy, and NFL Quarterback Club, Death and Return of Superman, Zero Kamikaze Squirrel. Some of the stuff we saw in the Play It Loud feature much earlier in the issue. I mean, God, that was over a month ago at this point. Hoop It Up, Porky Pig's Haunted Holiday, Deep Space Nine, Crossroads of Time. How timely for me, watching Deep Space Nine as I am. I actually watched Move Along Home today, and it was good. Earthworm Jim, Time Cop, Samurai Showdown, Super Adventure Island 2 is an interesting one. I'm looking forward to that. Bomberman coming for Game Boy. Beavis and Butthead. An Real Monsters game. Captain Commando is not based on Bionic Commando. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Just Nintendo Power free associating again. I think you played Wario Mario, which is the mouse one. Wario's Woods is the Avalanche Puzzler. Isn't Wario's Woods the ones where you play as Toad? And Toad has to pick up and move enemies and bombs to clear them? Because, yeah, I have streamed that. I have no idea what our excuse was, but... weird. Maybe they're getting it conflated with something else? Because I feel like Wario's Woods was already featured in the magazine. Like, it's an NES game. That's weird. And then there's a little blurb on Project Reality down here. The technology in the system have officially been named Nintendo Ultra 64. Second title for a new system has also been announced, Cruising USA, along with previously announced game Killer Instinct. First game is available for the Nintendo Ultra 64 home system in 1995. Games being previewed at the Summer CES in Chicago on June 22nd, 1994. Was there an SNES Wario's Woods too? We'll have to look for that. Because I definitely played the NES one, so. Anyway, chat. She's waiting. Oh god, look at this fucking card for Rock and Roll Racing. Everything is terrible. Look at poor Pauline here. Jesus Christ. Also, what the hell is this key art for Clay? Why are there so many bad decisions here? Warriors Woods SNES was 94 in North America? Okay. Did you know that Mario 64 showed up as an Easter egg in Donkey Kong Country 3? I had no idea, no. The Mega Man 6 art is okay, yeah. I mean, all of these are presumably key art. But like Mega Man 6, they took normal, reasonable key art. For Rock and Roll Racing, they didn't. For Donkey Kong, they really didn't. And for Claymates, I mean, was there no key art for Claymates? Did they just like freehand it or something? I don't know, man. I don't know. Moving on. We're done. We're out. It's over. We did it. We have survived July of 1994 at long last. Rock and Roll Racing has cool key art. Was that game supposed to have Judge Dredd? All right. Coming up in August. Oh, God. Hold on to your asses, ass holders. Stunt Race FX is on the way. We got the Death and Return of Superman. We got that god-awful Lord of the Rings game that they very aspirationally named Volume 1. Sonic Blastman 2, Beauty and the Beast, and RoboCop vs. Terminator on Game Boy. Nice has 2 of the 3 FX chips games down, not just Vortex to go. Death and Return of Superman, probably Blizzard's best game? Really? Really? I don't remember hearing anything about Death and Return of Superman. Oh, no, not really. Okay, cool. Come on, 2-Hit. I'm used to taking you seriously. Aspirational. All right. We did it. We're done. We survived. That means we can play fun stuff. That means we can go back to ye old NES and play Super Mario ROM hacks. And you have no idea how excited I am about this. It has been a long time since we last did this, chat. And it's honestly something I enjoy a lot. It's something that I really, really, really enjoy. Let's see. Where is this one? Okay. Fun stuff? Fun? All right, we're gonna start with this SMB1 hack called Astral World. From 2023. How exciting. Let's start. So apparently this has like a story, which is basically just Mario got kidnapped by aliens. Oh God. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Enjoy the colorful Mario. He is colorful, isn't he? Oh my God. So this is a pretty hard one, apparently. Shit. Ah, damn it. No, those aren't spike balls. Those are stars. This looks like a ROM hack. Oh, it is very much a ROM hack. Oh God. Bisexual lighting Super Mario Brothers. Is that the outline of a Kaizo block I see? Ah, I was hoping I could get up there. Wow, I actually beat it. Well, I really like what they did with the music in this. Sort of insane ROM hack crunch I find charming. Like, how much can we do with this old engine charm? Oh god, I love that too, Shadows. I absolutely love that too. See if I can get this. Or not. Ugh. What's going on here? Oh, you're not getting out of here unless you get that. Okay. Yeah, I really like the death music. It's really cool. Okay, so I gotta get that, like, so. That was cool. Oh shit, okay, hi. Yeah. Music with the gradient on the HUD gives real Amiga vibes. This is tough. I don't know if I can do this. But I can do this. Time-honored Mario tradition. Oh god. What are they gonna do to me? Whee! Was hoping they'd do that. No skipping this shit. Welcome to your ass. Okay. I think I actually want this. Oh no, why did I do that? That's a horrible jump. Ugh, god. Do 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 do. You must crush turds. Perchance. Crush 40 to songs from Mario called Crush Turts instead. Perhaps. Perhaps. Okay. Leap of faith successful. Ugh, God. Oh no! Mario momentum is so hard to manage. What if we just, like, go? Ah, fuck! Never stop moving is the Mario way. It's true. It's true. You gotta trust your instinct. Oh shit, they checkpointed me here. Nice. Okay. Up. Mario's a multiple choice game. Ugh. What the hell? Oh, there's no continues. Oh my god, there's no continues. Woof. You think they're climbable? Could be, yeah. Why I can't get too mad at rage games. The comedic timing is too good. Yeah, I feel like games like this are very good at being what they are. They serve their purpose admirably. Is it the SMB style where you hold select and press start to continue? Is that a thing? I love Mario's little yay, hands up. If you can't get mad at rage games, that means failed. You know, I guess so. I guess it does. I guess I do. Eh. Eh. Any chance of you trying out Kaizo Mario someday? Yeah, we've talked about that in the past. I think, well, shit. I think about it from time to time. Like, the thought does occasionally occur to me. I think the real question would be whether or not people would be interested in seeing that. Oh, I missed it. Because if we're talking real Kaizo Mario stuff, like that's gonna be a lot of time spent on like individual levels. Oh shit! Dude, Rage Games should try Get to Work sometime. Oh yeah, I've heard of that. Seen bits of that. I'm always amused by Mega Man X6, which is basically a rage game. There we go. The person who suggests ROM hacks totally fine to stop when you're plays. Okay. Well, I'd like to get to the end of World 1 at least. And it seems like I do okay if I just trust myself and go. Well, maybe not that fast, but yeah. Actual Kaizo Mario is rough because there tends to be a lot of techniques as soon as you... Yeah, so that's one thing. I would have to be... There would be a distinct... There would be a very distinct learning curve to Kaizo Mario for me, because I don't know how to do things like shell jumps. So I would have to start with stuff that either... Damn it! I keep trying to split the difference on that. I should just jump that. I think I can make that jump straight. You can't actually. You have to bounce off of him. Yeah, this is hard, but this is not Kaizo hard. It's not expecting you to know any special... God damn it! It's not expecting you to know any special techniques or... At least so far, it's not tricking me with, like, Kaizo blocks and shit everywhere. There's a really good Kaizo hack literally about tutorializing Kaizo tricks. You might be talking about Kaizo Kindergarten. Jesus, okay. Alright, I made it back here, so now I'm checkpointed. At least. Great for explaining learning is still hard. Yeah, certainly. Like, I imagine it would take me a really, really long time to be able to do even, like, basic shell jumps. Okay, I gotta take the bottom route. And that guy's gonna follow me down here. Realize. Okay, there's a platform over there. Oh, okay. Do they really? It's kind of hard to tell what they want here. Damn it. Fully expect this to turn a Kaizo speedrun stream. Okay, what were you saying? Hold select and hit start? This is a ROM hack, yes. This is a 2023 ROM hack of the original Super Mario Brothers. Oh, that wasn't it. All right, well, I guess we're kind of done with that one. I hope you don't mind. I don't really feel like going through those levels again. But it is neat. It is just very hard. Really quite hard. Okay. I have something cool. Maybe feeling better. The actual pro speedrunners use save states when playing this. Yeah, that makes sense. I could do that, but I also have other things that I would like to do tonight. So, oh yeah, my pleasure. It's very cool. It is very, very cool. And yeah, if I was serious about doing this stuff, I'd probably start using save states. All right, this thing is really cool. This thing is really, really neat. It's Super Mario Brothers 3. Just kind of, you know, not. So, the Super Mario Brothers 3 randomizer lets you choose what you want to mix up. I basically just turned everything on. I mixed up the worlds, I mixed up the levels, I mixed up the enemies in the levels, I mixed up the power-ups, I mixed up everything. The only really conspicuous thing I didn't mix up was the pipes. Right? I thought I didn't. Anyway. So yeah, it's It's the World 4 map, but that doesn't necessarily mean any of the levels are from World 4. Actually, I don't think I want to do that. Oh well. I'm sure it's fine. Hey, just as I play Mario through all the way through. Oh, hello. I remember as much as I'd like. Well, this may jog your memory in places, but it's gonna be totally rearranged from what you remember. Well, I guess we'll head for the castle and hope for the best. Oh, hello. Turns out we got the Hammer Brothers hand level from World 8. And got a frog suit for our trouble. Genuine question, do you like platformers in general, just haven't really liked those two series? That is a good question. Oh, hey. Goodbye. So is this like an actual treasure ship? It is! It's the Honest God treasure ship. Boy, you hardly ever get to see these in the normal game. The conditions for making them appear is a real pain in the ass. In fact, offhand, I don't even remember how you do it. You slightly prefer 3D platformers to 2D, but you love them both. Eva, you're so mean! Oh crap. Lone games have obscure little secrets like this. Yeah, Mario 3 has several of them. Quite a few, in fact. It has the treasure ships, it has the white mushroom houses, it has the warp whistles. Pretty cool. Oh. Where is it? There we go. Yay! Money! This is the abandoned fortress from World 7. Wait, is there a... no block to get up there? Good. Run and jump out? There we go. Oh, you can't come in that way. Wait. Yeah. Oh. That doesn't actually go anywhere. Oh, shit. Oh, I might have a problem. Oh, no, never mind. That goes out here. It's fine. Don't worry. Everything's fine. No, fuck. Everything was not fine. Cool. Tanuki. Okay, now I think it's gonna be okay. Yep, there it is. It's at the plus block. Okay, so... where does this even go? That's not where I need to go. Alright, so I think this means I need to do the... I need to do one of these other fortresses. Who knows which one? Oh, okay, it's this one. 2, 4, 5, 6. So, like, does that suit turn Mario into a stoner? Kind of surprised the music isn't randomized. That's a... That might be a setting that I didn't set. I didn't randomize everything. Okay, did that make the bridge appear? No. I think I need that other fortress. I hope. Who even knows at this point? Could be anything. I think this is one of those World 6 stages that people always skip. Oh no, fuck! Well, there goes Tanuki suit. Oh, shit. I was looking at chat. Let's do something about this. I'm glad I did that. You got anything here? Anything helpful? This is such a particularly asshole-ish Hammer Brother encounter, making you fight them in like a foot of water. Can you go over it? You can't go over this one, can you? Maybe the P-Wing you can. Oh, shit. Ah! Oh no! Bad, bad, very bad. I don't remember the in-water encounter at all was in World 3. Yes, if I remember correctly. Alright. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Watch me lose it before I even get to the water. Okay, whew. Now, watch me lose it immediately after getting in the water. Like when they do that. Oh, this sucks. Oh, that sucks. Okay, that's the way. No, that's not the way out. Shit. That's the. Oh, Lord. Oh, what cursedness is this? We're doing a Super Mario Brothers 3 randomizer. And it is a mess. It's already a mess. Giant fish used to freak you out as a kid? What the f- What was that? I swear to God I saw a chain chomp there. Yeah, that was rude. And we still gotta do wherever this fortress is. Oh, God. Oh, God. This is the World 8 fortress, isn't it? Shit. This is Final World 7? You're right, yeah. You're right, you're right. I'd be pissed if I didn't even have to beat this one. Okay, sure. Okay. Huh. Torrent easy, chat. It wasn't. Oh yeah, the end cards are randomized too. So, you can't rely on the old patterns anymore either. Oh hey, lucky me. Oh hey, lucky me. Oh hey, lucky me. Okay, that made the bridge. Now we can go. Okay, I do have a mushroom. Let's take it. Bro, I can't make patterns for shit. I just want to tell you both good luck. We're all counting on you. Blown away you're able to get away with that much of it. Total dumb luck. Just the dumbest of dumb lucks. I think this is, yeah, this is the World 1 airship. Oh, lucky day. How fortuitous. Huzzah! I did it, chat. I beat a whole world of SMB3 Rando. It's neat because it's the same levels, but just putting them in a different order really throws me off. Mario didn't find the Mushroom Kingdom first. The Vikings did. Greens, what did the banana say to the dog? Nothing, bananas can't talk. Thanks, princess. Sure, anyone could have done that much. It's probably just random luck. Oh, World 7 time. Does the random amount of nerf stars to the amount of time seem short? No, that is the normal amount of time for Mario 3 stars. I think I gotta do all the fortresses anyway. Alright, well I remember this one. This is like the second World 6 fortress? Nope. You know, we'll keep this. I can get used to Pink Mario. This is nice. This is pleasant. Okay, that just did something. No idea what. Oh, okay. Well, that works out, doesn't it? Perfect. Perfect. It's a pyramid. Okay. Would have loved to have gotten that shoe, but... A lot of stars. Holy shit. That guy was coming for me. Alright. What is... Okay. That's weird. Yeah, proper pipe level in Pipe World. Who'da thunk? Alright, that's not allowed. That's illegal. No! Why is that happening? Oh, God. Okay, that's really bad, in fact. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Well, okay, it kind of helped. Except not really. Why no grabby blocks? What? I didn't even notice those were ice blocks. Straight up. I didn't even notice, that's why. Try to give you the benefit of the doubt sometimes, then you go to do my job for me. There we go. Ah, you fucker. No! Well, I don't even have anything that would help with that. Ten out of 10 for technique. Thank you. Thought that counts. Oh, that thing is so annoying. Damn it. Yeah, at least it's not Big Bertha. That would be utterly unmanageable. When I was generating the bloopers, one of the enemy types in this area has been randomized to that. Ah, shit. Okay. I should be good now. Oh. Jesus. Just randomizing the smallest things can make these levels absolutely agonizing. Alright, man. What does the N stand for? Nintendo? Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Shit. Oh, thank God he didn't do anything. Highly unexpected. Okay, I have to get this on the first try, or he's gonna fly off and I don't have to do more stages. This is the normal World 7 airship, isn't it? Yeah. No! God, that's happened to me so many times. Okay, small mercy. Hate that. Hate that. Yeah, an anchor would actually be helpful here, believe it or not. Let's just not do that this time. No, this is... the World 6 airship? It's definitely the normal World... oh god. It's definitely a normal World 7 boss. Yeah, boss match is the overworld. But there's a longer airship than that. That's like broken up into sections. Yo, you get nothing, you lose. Good day, sir. Okay. Oh, shit. Air Force jump scare, yeah. Well, apparently they can't randomize these little bastards, and thank God for that. Ugh. Oh shit, oh shit, okay. Alright. Oh, God. I want that fortress to not unlock the door. Now do it in the frog suit. Okay, I'm really curious. Surely these two pipes go to each other. I love this shit, chat. It's absolutely magical. Oh my god, it's an actual World 5 world in World 5. I can't believe it. The cloud world located beneath the surface world. Hup. There you are. You awful, awful thing. No, oh god. No! He got me. He got me. Okay, there we go. Get me out, get me out! I'm leaving! I'm just impressed with the fact that somehow my worst case scenario joking bullshit was proven correct. I know, it's hilarious. It's so funny. Ooh. No, shit. Fire guy jump scare. Swear to God, it's always a star. Nope. Whew. Yaw. No. No! I hate this level. I hate this level so much. Yeah, shit. Well, use them or lose them, I guess. Or use them and lose them, as the case may be. Oh, God. No! Okay. I made it anyway. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine-ish. Jesus Christ, man. That was 8-1. I hate that stage. Absolutely despise it. No way. No way. It was, in fact, no way. That's not... That's cheating! You can't do that! The no clip bro, yeah. I think this is the World 7 airship. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, the World 7 airship is the only one that's broken up like this. Why is there no Mario roguelike? An excellent question. Excellent question. Okay, so it seems like this doesn't randomize the boss. Or I don't have it set to randomize the boss. The boss will always be the correct Koopa Kid. It just won't be the right airship. Traditional roguelike with a Mario theme or platformer like Spelunky. I'm just thinking something kind of like this that just like mixes up levels, enemies, power-ups that you find. I mean, the logic would have to be pretty strict for some of the... Oh my god. I'm sad about the calendar. Its days are numbered. Christ. Hey look! World 3 is actually World 3, chat. Isn't that cool? Fuck. Always with the damn stars. Does World 4 keep straight? Yeah, that one boo presenting their candle flame, that was so cute. Yeah, I'd love an infinite Mario. Like a Mario game that's just... Wait, is this actually... Wait, this is the correct level in the correct place. Wrong enemies, but... This is the closest they've gotten so far. Oh, sorry about that, bud. Endless ROM hacks for a couple of NES Mega Man games. So the idea is sound. Honestly, given how much Super Mario World has been hacked, I'm surprised someone hasn't done already. Yeah. No, it's really not the same with that Big Bertha. Big Bertha makes it just pants shittingly terrifying. I don't really remember this one. Is this a World 6 level? Has to be with all the ice. I think this is one of those levels I usually skipped. Yes! I really needed that. Is there any instance of ice outside of World 6? I'm not sure. I really don't know. This is 5-1? Few spots and levels here and there. Whee! I know 5-3 is the Kuribo's shoe level. But I always get 5-1 and 5-2 mixed up.
I like it.
Oh, fuck. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Really can't imagine handling that any more poorly. I assume I can still get the warp whistle the same way. Or I can die. And also do that.
I like it.
Giant Koopas are not helping. Neither are you. What would be the worst game to randomize? It's a good question. I guess one where there's just not that much variety to it. Jeopardy. You know what, chat? Considering the time, we might be able to put a pin in this one rather quick. The way the randomizer says set up, World 8 is always World 8, but as you can see, it's not laid out the same way. At all. This is the water level from World 4? No. No, it's not. Ah, you fucker! Alright, so we should just be able to go, right? I think that means I need to make 2 bridges. I think. So there should be 2 fortresses somewhere in here. Not that I can fucking see them. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, fuck off. Give me that. No, fuck it. You're all fuckers! Fucking Slicky too. Oh god. Oh, gross. I get the impression you really want to play some Mario 3. Yeah. Yeah. I love Mario 3. And when this was requested, I made a bunch of them. Like I made several randomizers, and I tried playing a little bit of the first one, and it was so much fun. No! Oh, I hate that stupid block. God damn it. Okay, well, on the bright side, I don't have to do that level. Okay, I do need to do this fortress. That's not a fortress. Oh God. I guess it counts the super tank as a fortress? Weird. Do the same thing. I randomize every time I go to make one. I make a bunch, so I've got them on hand. Yeah, I played the first one I made for testing, and then this is the second one. So I actually have, I think, 3 more untouched ones. Yeah. The only World 8 craft that ever gave me problems was a super fast airship. Yeah, the Air Force. The super tank is awkward. Just because you're kind of enclosed on all sides. Are there randomizers for Ari and Donna's? Oh, for sure. Okay, I am convinced there has to be another... There has to be another fort somewhere. Okay, I don't remember which one I came... I don't think I came through this one. Alright, well, fucking never mind. Let's see what this is. Ah! Ah! Randomizer for the GBA ROM of Aria, no idea about PC mods. Whew. Okay. Since that was a fort, let's go back and see if those bridges are made. Actually, that might have just been for this door. Where does this go? Hang on a second, let me go back. Let me check the approach to Bowser's Castle, see if we've actually made any progress there. Nope. So maybe I need to beat the other two. The other two vehicle levels. How do we get to that tank? I love randomizers that let me get new experience for games that you know and love really well. Do 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 do. Oh. Ah, shit. Oh, wow. That was weird. Alright, that was totally unnecessary. I don't really remember my way around in here. Thanks! That's exactly what I needed. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. Better. Yep. Oh, okay. I think I should remember this part. Oh my god, I actually remembered it. Okay. That should have been one of the two bridges we need. And this should be the other. Huh, okay. Except everything is fire. Except everything is fire. Ah. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, oh my god. Let him get away from me. Yeah, this is a World 2 fort. Okay, I think we should be able to get to the castle now. I think. Yes! Alright, let's do this. SMB business randomizes, randomized emails, budgets, the possibilities are endless. Actually, yeah, you can go through the wall there. Oh, shit. Right. Yay. Ah! God. Seems like they might have randomized the fire, too. Because that was the only one that was threatening. Okay, let's see if we can do this. That's not good. Yo! Yay! Bud. I did it! I beat a Super Mario 3 rando. Yeah, I know about the 2 different rooms you can fight him in. Now, this is some kind of trick. If you come in here with a P-Wing, you can get to a 3rd Bowser fight where he doesn't breathe fire. I remember Nintendo Power had a thing on that. We get to see what all the worlds were. Okay, 1 was 4. 2 was 7. 3 was 5. 4 was 3. 5 would have been 1. 6 would have been 6. How about that, chat? Which I guess means 7 would have been 2. I did it. Victory and success. All right, chat. Well, that seems like an excellent note to end on for the evening. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was a fun little diversion from our normal power hoursing. So, all right, schedule reminder, since the bot was kind enough to do so a couple minutes ago. Tomorrow night, there is no stream, because I don't stream on Sundays, and I could certainly use another day to rest and recover from whatever this is that I have. I'll be back on Monday and Tuesday to stream more Caves of Cud, see how Scrunt is doing. Carry on with our scrunting. And make a new character if need be. But from Wednesday, I'm on vacation. I'll be gone from December 25th to December 29th. So there's only be 2 streams next week. Beyond that, you gotta buttress your feelings, chat. Or just find somebody else to watch. I will be back from my vacation on January the 30th. That'll be my first stream back. And presumably we'll be continuing Caves of Cud then. The next Power Hours should be... When is that gonna be? will be in January. It'll be January 2nd. We'll get back on the power hours. We'll be starting up August 1994, and you know what that means? Stunt Race FX. Anyway, chat, let's go find somebody raid. Let's see here. Looks like Arch is up. Arch is playing Enshrouded. Running around to some naked dude in some ruins. That looks like fun. Go see how that's going. Alright, gang. Anyway, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thank you for joining me for the final night of July 1994. I am not happy about anything quite as much as I am happy about being done with this issue of the magazine. Not because it wasn't a good one. We definitely played some interesting stuff in it. It just really carried on quite a bit. And I was very happy that I could end it on a bit of a different note with some Mario ROM hacks, which are something that I really enjoy. And it seemed like people enjoy it as well. So maybe we'll do more of them in the future. But that is a tale for another time. For now, hopefully I will see you all out on Monday as we return to Caves of Cud. Until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.